Hello. Robert Bridgeman is the founder of the Bridgeman method, a special method for transforming human lives. Tell me, Robert, please, how it all started.
Thank you, Alex. It started about 6 years ago, and
so it was 2007?
Somewhere around that. I was a businessman, looking a little bit different than today. I was fat, I was about 30, about yes, big and smoking and drinking a lot, and I was a very materialistic guy. I was married at the time, and well, to make a long story short, in a very short period, I lost first my job as the director of I was a company with about 100 people in it, and second my marriage. So my wife, she went away, and for the person I was then, that was too much. The loss of face was huge, and basically the ego snapped. Mm-hmm. And I came from underneath into pieces. Yes, broken completely. So then I changed in 6 months, something like that, and I changed so profound. I lost a 30 kilo body weight. I was able to overcome resistance. I was able to change my beliefs and convictions. I was able to lose my addictions. I changed from a person who hated people in a person who loves people. Mm-hmm. I became compassionate. So all these things started to develop, and I didn't understand why. And so I started to do research. Mm-hmm. And that research has been a journey ever since.
But it happened just by itself during these 6 months?
It happened by itself, yes. Oh. Yes. So I wonder, why is this happening to me? How is it possible that a person... Nobody can change like this. I mean, everything I tried to change all these years suddenly changed. Mm-hmm. How is that possible? Nobody can change like that. But I did it.
You thought at the time that nobody can change.
I thought at the time. Now I know everybody can change. Yes, now I know everybody can change like that. And I found the secret to that change.
Mm-hmm. And the secret and this samadhi experience, are they connected?
Yeah, they're very much connected. But also, the samadhi experience was the second time when I had this experience of complete unity, complete oneness, complete wisdom, complete understanding. It was during a meditation retreat, because I was already in the process of researching back then. And researching, for me, is not reading a book, it's doing. Going straight to the source. Right. So if you want to do yoga, you go to India and you find a master and do yoga. If you want to do meditation, you go to Thailand or Vietnam, you go into a monastery and meditate. If you want to be a shaman, you go to Native Americans. You know, that's research for me. And so we researched a lot of different methods all over the world to find that secret. But it all started in that one experience where I basically could see through myself and see my own core, understand my conditioning and how I was holding on to my own problems and my own things, and well, simply able to let them go from then on. Mm-hmm. And ever since that, I'm also able to see that in other people.
Mm-hmm. So you traveled around the world,
yes.
And then what happened? I imagine you wanted to help other people because now you understand something. What then?
Now, the problem was, I came from here, from a normal life, materialistic, inside, empirical, only believing what I could see, into this life. But it was a quantum leap. It was from there up to there. Now, I wanted to change, to help people. One day I remember I was in a monastery in Nepal. I was doing a retreat. And I was thinking about what can I do with my life now that I have all this, I know all this. And life was completely useless. The only useful thing I could imagine was to go into the monastery and become a monk. Mm-hmm. But I figured that's not what I'm supposed to do here.
It's also useless. Yeah.
It's also useless, yeah. So the only thing I could imagine that was worth to dedicate my life to is to help other people. Help other people to make the same transformation I did. To become happy, to become compassionate, to enjoy life intensely. And so I started to dedicate my life to it. But how am I going to explain anyone how you go from here to here? Because I don't know. If you are a master who was studying all his life, you know exactly how to go. You can say, you just go, take these steps and you go there. So I had to research. And I started to research all these different methods. In total, I researched about 33 methods. And always at the source. So various meditations like Zen Buddhism, Theravada Buddhism, Vipassana meditation, yoga, Advaita Vedanta, but also shaman. I became a shaman chief, for example. Yoga, energy healing, like the Sedona method, Reiki. I became a Reiki master, Siam Reiki master, Shambhala. I became a shaman chief. I became a Knight Templar with the OSMTH. It's a Templar organization worldwide. I became a Wim Hof instructor, the Iceman. I studied with him for about a year. So all these different methods, but also NLP, life success, avatar, methods of the mind, methods that help emotional release like EFT and quantum light breath, methods that help spiritual connection, methods that help the physical body, all these different methods I researched. And that way I was able to help people to make the same journey as I did, not in a quantum leap, but in a step-by-step process.
Mm-hmm. So, let's say there is someone who has problems, like a businessman with stress, health, relationship issues. What do you do with this person?
Well, we start with the physical body. So we start with working out. Then we build up the mental body. So we change, neural association. You can change the neurons in your brain. There's 100 billion neurons here. And I'm doing a lot with brain research. I'm connected to the Search Inside Yourself Institute that's from Google and Stanford University. So that's where all our brain research comes from. And I help them to reconnect their brain and to become, all these beliefs and these convictions we have, they are brain connections. So you can reprogram them if you know how to.
The software.
The software, yeah. It's like you're a hard disk, and the program, when you were a baby, there was not much on the hard disk. Yes. And during your life, it's programmed. So if all these programs came on, you can take them off and install new programs. Mm-hmm. So that's basically what we teach them.
New version of like Linux, Windows, whatever.
Exactly. You can become anyone you want to, right? And then we go into the emotion, because we have a lot of emotional stuff and emotional blocks with us, and you need to be able to release them, and to find a way that you don't want to be talking for hours about them, or you don't want to be crying.
It's useless.
So we need fast, effective methods. So I looked at methods that are used in the American Army for veterans. I mean, war veterans, they have a lot of trauma, a lot of fear, a lot of blocks. Mm-hmm. So what do they use with them? And then we found EFT, emotional freedom techniques. Mm-hmm. So we are using EFT, but also methods like hypnosis, regression techniques, to help people to release their emotional blocks in a simple, effective way, without all the airy-fairy around it and the fears, and clean it up. So this way, they are positive-minded, light in the emotional body. Mm-hmm. And then we help them to align themselves. Meditation, yoga, gratefulness, Advaita Vedanta exercises to connect themselves to their higher being. Mm-hmm. And that way you can, basically download wisdom, compassion,
from
happiness from up.
Not from
No. It's an illusion that we cannot get any happiness outside ourselves. Not from a new car. In the past, I drove new cars all the time. I thought, if I have that car, I will be so happy. And then I had the car, and I wasn't happy.
3 days
and it's gone, And so we will never become happy from something outside of ourselves. Not a car, not a relationship, not even a child. Mm-hmm. They bring as much happiness as unhappiness. It's yin and yang, right? Yeah. True happiness can only be found inside. And that's the big paradox of this time. People are afraid to look inside. Yeah. But they look for happiness, so they buy and buy and buy and go everywhere, want to have these great experiences and holidays. And they forget that it's already here. Mm-hmm. All you have to do is connect to it, and happiness will come true. And it will be lasting happiness, not the short-term happiness things outside yourself give you.
So the change goes in stages.
Yes.
And then you need to create your own reality.
Yes.
How?
Yes. Well, first you reprogram yourself the way I just explained on the physical, emotional.
So erase everything.
Yes, and reprogram. Right? No, not everything. Erase what you don't want. Keep what you want. You don't have to change as a person.
You decide what you want.
And you don't have to marry another person. You don't have to change jobs or no. You can keep everything the same way. It's only you change inside, right? And you lose what you don't want, and you install the new things that you want. Now, from there, wisdom arises, and then you can start with creating your own reality in a deep way, because your outside world is a reflection of your inside world.
Exactly.
And once you're able to change your inside world, you can change anything in your outside world.
It just changes by itself.
It changes by itself. If you know the key, how to change it inside.
Okay, so that was the example of the businessman. But if you want to influence many more people, do you do some kind of seminars, workshops, something like this?
Yes. Yes, we've worked with people from all over the world, and if I say we, it's my partner, my partner in life and in spirituality. Her name is Monique, also the mother of our son, and we work with people from all over the world. We traveled, as you know, we went to Thailand, Vietnam, America. We went to India. We went everywhere. Spent 2 years in Vietnam, where we run our own Center for Consciousness Development, so spirituality, meditation, yoga. And we work with people from 26 different nationalities and from all regions of life. So from war veterans and people with heavy incest past,
traumas,
exactly, to business people, lawyers, very rich people, very poor people. We don't make a difference in people. We want to help everyone. So this we do in one-on-one. Coaching, so we have coach programs and we help people one-on-one. We also train other coaches. We have 16 coaches worldwide working with our methods, highly trained professionals who use the same way of working that we do, and that we are continuously training and improving. And we also do seminars and group trainings. So these seminars can be in a wide variety. From longer seminars or retreat that really help to transform, to shorter seminars or just workshops to help to transform certain aspects of the person.
Okay, so you train instructors like in other methods where they do it, and the instructors are licensed?
Yes.
So they can organize their own sessions, their own seminars?
Yes, with our methods. And these are people who some just are new into this field. It's the human potential development is the name of the field we are working in. Some are new, and others. The most experienced coach in our team she's working with people for 17 years now, and she's now working with our method. So there's a broad variety of people there.
Have you written a book?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
it's in Dutch now, but it's going to be in English soon, and maybe even in Polish. We've been talking about that. So it's a book about the whole journey. So from the moment of breakthrough, my whole journey, and how to use it for yourself. So basically I describe the method, so people can do it at home. Because I'm not a businessman anymore. I'm a teacher, and I want as many people as possible to use this material, to share it, spread it. And it's out there. It's all these different methods that we combine to one.
Yes.
But it's universal knowledge. It's not mine. It's there. It's there for everyone. So we want to share and to give as much as we can.
So when do you think this book in English will be ready?
Soon. I hope within 6 months. We'll go for that. Yes.
Good. So I'm expecting
yes
to have this book.
Yes. Thank you
very much.
Thank you.